Well, well, just go to my YouTube link and you'll be able to get in.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully.
I'm there, so I'm just looking around for it.
Okay.
God, why is YouTube so slow?
I do have the link in the Discord.
Really? Where is it? Oh, there it is. No, not the link, but hey, it just disappeared! The video literally just disappeared!
Nani?
I swear to God, I'm going to eat somebody. Well, I can hear myself.
Yep. Here we go. Like the title I put for the video.
Yay.
Yeah, I mean, well, sorry for the late start, everybody. We figured that we'd just drop in.
Yeah. To be fair, though, that's pretty much how a lot of Kingdom Hearts games start off. Like that, how it happened in 1. That's how it happened in 2.
Well, this time it's going to be intentional. Hello, everyone, and welcome to October Dreams, where this is just sort of a mini side series, like stemming off of the Summer of Kingdom series I had over the last summer. This time we're going to be playing my favorite spin-off game, Dream Drop Distance. I played the 3DS version, so I'm actually excited to see how it'll play out on the PS4. And of course, just like for a good chunk of the time over Summer of Kingdoms, I am joined in by the always eccentric Mr. Haos.
Nani?
and the always fearsome Linkzilla.
Yeah, I can tell that we're definitely out of practice at doing this, but as soon as we flex our muscles, we'll get back into it.
All right, okay.
I gotta say, I really think that the timing on this is absolutely perfect at this point in October, because as far as I'm concerned, according to the weather, summer literally has just ended.
Oh, I can feel it with the chill in the air up here. Anyways, let's dive in. And yes, there's going to be a lot of dropping and diving puns here. Oh, and also, warning! I'll be going through a lot of squee fests. You'll see in a few minutes.
This is basically Pokemon.
Brace yourselves, people. If you guys thought that Kingdom Hearts made any kind of sense before, that's going to end right now.
Ooh, yeah. And there's also like lots of other little treats and tidbits here. Like, for example, there is a world here called La Cité de la Cloche, which is French for City of the Bells. And that's
Gee,
based.
I wonder who's there.
That's based on the movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Well, look who's here! Hey!
What?
And
Hello.
yeah, it's Capel. It's been a while since this is happening, huh, Cav? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's right. Well, they brought in the original voice actor for Quasimodo to reprise his role here in this game.
Excellent.
Now, it may not be, like always, it may not be fully following the movie, but it will be following some really strong key points of it.
Let's see how badly we can interfere with it.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, I think this was made during, like, what? Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary or 10th anniversary or whatever?
God, I feel old.
Yeah.
I want to say it's probably 10. Definitely
Yeah.
not 20. This is not that
Well,
old of a franchise.
Well, around that same time, I think Pokemon was, like, getting close, was, like, celebrating around its 20th anyway, so pardon me if I get a little confused. Oh, man.
Is anyone ever going to explain to me how Riku was so ripped?
Well...
What I want to know is what happened with Kairi to have that happen.
That was just her heart, basically, like seeking refuge with Sora.
Yeah.
Though
Oh.
I do
And there's Xion. Oh, man. If anyone played 358 over 2 days, you'll understand why my heart is breaking for these three.
Just
Because I feel that Oblivion is actually Xion's Keyblade, made manifest.
That's weird though, because how would Sora be able to use it in the first game if that was the case?
I don't know. At least this version of Oblivion, anyways. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things confusing about this series.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And speaking of confusing, hello, Xehanort. Oh, and hello, King Mickey. Oh, God.
Right, let's see what kind of trouble Darth Rafiki has for us this time.
Dun 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 dun.
Anyways, I really like this beautiful rendition of Yotao's Sanctuary song.
That's good, because I can't even hear it.
Oh, good. I guess I do have the volume at a good, reasonable level here. Thank goodness. Here we are, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD. Yeah, oh, speaking of volumes, if you got... Yeah, my advice, since I'm going to be going through a lot of squee-fests, put your volumes a little low, because I'm going to be squeeing a lot. I almost blasted out eardrums before with Lion Sora. I don't want to be blasting out eardrums, too many more eardrums here.
Well.
Anyways, beginner mode, no. Proud mode, I'm not that crazy. So, standard.
Also, if memory
setting.
serves, I believe
sure.
most of the characters we saw at the end of that intro will not be popping up in this game.
Basically.
Yeah, so...
At least, not outside of cutscenes, that is.
Yeah.
That was meant purely as an introduction, or a recap.
Anyways,
Basically speaking, to simplify everything that's going on, Dream Drop Distance is not only the game that's meant to bridge Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, but it's also supposed to bring more of the continuity established in Birth by Sleep into play. So this is where everything starts coming together, like an intersection.
yeah, and I think it also... Honestly, I see myself doing the same thing in the first world, but not for the Dream Eaters. Well, there's the reason why I'm going to be squeeing the Dream Eaters.
Yep.
So of course, like always, I play with the subtitles on because A, you never know who's deaf, and B, sometimes I can't hear some of the voices. So there we go. Proceed with these settings? Yes.
And sometimes you just feel uncomfortable with not being able to see the people's words down there at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go.
Hey, is this how you
Makes it
want
easier to follow a conversation.
Oh no.
Xehanort,
Oh yeah.
fill me in?
This was mind-blowing when I figured out what it meant.
Hey, do you remember now, or... Wait, did you never lose your memory?
Uh-oh.
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
Well, fudge! Oh, and this is where Riku got himself a haircut.
Yep.
Who knows?
It's about time too. Do you see
If
what
we
his
have
hair
to,
was like in the
We'll think of
second
something
game?
else.
Oh, yeah. He really needed a trim.
Oh yeah.
And here we go.
Doesn't this seem familiar though?
Yep.
Riku, a storm's coming.
I
This
know.
is honestly one of the things I'm
The
just
waves
most
are getting
confused
steep.
about.
Furl the sail. Right.
And then Sora and Riku decided, you know what? Let's forget about Kairi, and went on the raft themselves.
Riku!
Curse you, merciful Poseidon!
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Why are you here?
Well, hello, Ursula. I haven't seen you since that musical in number 2.
Yeah.
The character who keeps, the character that keeps dying, but yet we never get an explanation of why she's back to life.
Is this the test?
Exactly.
Come on.
This is like
You
what?
can work it out later.
Hell, heck, if I were playing this would be like the 4th time we fought her. Because I had to. No, actually 5th. I had to fight her twice in friggin' Rechain of Memories.
Okay, mementos are optional tutorials and flashbacks. Access them by playing Play Now or View Now.
Well, at least with Chain of Memories, it's supposed to be like a illusion, if I recall.
Well, since
Like a
it's been
memory.
like a month since we played, and of course, Chain of Memories controls may be different from number 2, let's see the tutorial.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna need that. A lot of hipping and hopping and jumping around.
Okay, L to move around, and R moving the camera with pressing the control stick to reset said camera. Looking around. There we go. Press X to attack. Okay. Alrighty. Whoa.
I see that you've got a command board similar to how Birth by Sleep was.
Yep. Alright, it's HP gauge. Yep. Run out of HP. Game over. Yep. Protect with square to block. Oh, thank God. Now we can block and dodge without having to wait for a freaking command to add on.
Wait, so they're giving you block and dodge at the start of the game? Nani?
Sorry about that.
Bubbles! Life is the bubbles.
Sponge bubble.
Yeah, and if I hold R1 and move with L, I get to change targets. Thank goodness.
Oh, so they finally explained how that works.
Yeah.
Command deck
Oh, so
allows
you
you to
don't-
perform more powerful attacks and magic. Okay, control buttons and use triangle.
Also, I just realized something kind of funny about this.
What?
Something about Ursula is wrong. Can you guess what it is?
No.
The crown isn't there.
Ow!
Maybe she hasn't actually beaten Triton. Who knows? Maybe she actually had the ability to grow that large the entire time, and she just...
There we go, took him out.
Yeah, simple enough excuse, I suppose.
You'll never know when you find new commands to install them in your command deck. Yeah.
Heck, she doesn't have the Trident either.
Yeah.
Well, got the combat basics done. Uh-oh.
Or maybe it's just a problem with dumping all that super mushroom waste into the ocean.
Now we gotta
Nerd.
defeat the Phantom Ursula. Okay, she's a Phantom.
She's a phantom.
She's fat.
Oh, she grabbed you.
Yep.
Let him go, you ugly. It's just
I don't know
so
why.
awkward, the way that she's just sitting there smiling down at you.
So she's looking forward to like a really nice conversation, if anything else.
Uh-oh.
But I seriously cannot believe it. How many games has it been? They've just been reusing this model over and over again. These are the exact same animations you see in Kingdom Hearts 1, Rechain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2. How much traction are they going to get out of these models?
As much as they want. As much as they want.
Yep.
Until not till 3 where they
Okay, let's see those pearly whites, Ursula.
can... Well, to be fair, we can always see her pearly whites.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't close her
Come
mouth.
on.
We'll just have to knock them out.
Yeah. It's like she stuck. It's like she inhaled some Joker gas or something.
Well, the Joker did once try to poison
Yeah,
Gotham's
your
water
revenge
supply.
ain't coming, Ursula. Knocked her out.
Right, who's up for some calamari?
Ooh, I wouldn't mind calamari. Huh?
Right, I'll
Wait,
get the
what?
knives, you guys heat up the oil.
What? She's gone. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Down the whirlpool.
Man, this game sucks already!
I get it, cause it's a splash.
Oh, so we're
And-
actually living it this time.
And
No.
now we're gonna end up back at Disney Island by falling out of the sky.
Oh, jeez.
It's sort of going to be a Princess of Heart this time, too.
Oh, hey, Keel.
At the bottom of the ocean.
You know, you joke about that, but he just might be.
There we go. The way is open. And we're out of here before we drown.
I think that it's too late for Riku. Man, that blasted sorcerer better have a good excuse for all
What
of
the-
this.
Speaking of which, hi, dark-hooded and creepy.
Has been connected.
Well, we haven't seen that in a while. Flashback, the Market Mastery exam. Let's see what's going on. Trophy earned, Market Mastery. I forgot to turn those off.
As a Keyblade Master, Xehanort
I don't get why, like, during the live stream, it just pops up and somewhat censors itself.
are often plagued
Seems
by
so
a
weird.
single great question.
I got the live stream when
What
the
is the
achievements pop up.
essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the
And as we can
challenges of
see,
our
the
past
boys have
were
actually
in fact
sprouted quite a
map
bit.
to the light and darkness that battles
Yep.
within us all. Xehanort had to know.
Yeah, from what
So he
I've
renounced
learned,
his
this is probably a
duties
little
as
later in the
master
timeline, so
and
they would be
chose
about,
to
what,
seek
17 and 16 by now?
Since then, in
I
many
guess.
lives, he has clashed
I don't know, they're
with
never
the
clear on the
light.
age. But from what I've learned, Sora was 14 when it started. He was asleep for a
What?
year, so he became 15.
That's something that I just refuse to believe.
Well, the Japanese seems to be a little crazy with teenage protagonists.
Are to be tested. The mark of a true Keyblade Master.
And now I'm just remembering,
No doubt you fancy
JoJo Bizarre
masters
Adventure.
already, but it
Like
takes
13,
years of
that would be
training.
pushing it.
Only a true
14?
master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders.
Well, considering that, technically speaking, the age that the trainer of
However,
Pokemon Black and White is
you to let
is
go
around
of
14,
preconceived notions.
wouldn't be too far
Forget
out.
what you know about
Wait,
the
we have a
Keyblade.
Pokemon trainer that's 14? What, did
Yeah.
they just decide to take 4 years off?
Well,
No,
that's
I thought they added I thought they added 2 years on, because I thought
I already proved myself.
I thought they were all Pokemon trainers at like 12.
No, they start at 10.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, they added 4, not 2.
You know, Sora's making actually a pretty good point. I mean, the two of them have saved the universe twice now, I think. And yet they need to take a final exam.
Maybe I do need to be tested. Riku,
It's all just an excuse to start off
Have
back
another
from the
game.
very...
test.
Yeah.
Just
And, you
Gotcha.
know, start
Me
back
and
at the very
Riku will
beginning.
pass with flying colors.
and
Needless to
Sora's
say.
ever the optimist.
Very well
I
then.
gotta admit, I do admire Sora for being such a good sport.
What time is
But
it?
we've got a long time
Okay.
for that. Relax, it's not 5 o'clock yet.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Just to give you guys a heads up, at 5 o'clock, I gotta go and like quickly put on supper, and I will be having a timer on my phone. So if you guys hear a random Legend of Zelda song, yeah, that's my phone.
Oh,
Okay, I
good.
thought
I
you
thought that was
Okay,
gonna be me.
obtained the glossary entry for Keyblades. And for
You now know
Keyblade
what a Keyblade
Masters. And for Master Xehanort. Any others? Okay, no. We're good. Oh! Oh, here we go. Now this is the fun bit. Here's the drop bit.
Dive, dive, dive.
Dive mode. In this minigame, you take down enemies and collect prizes as you fall in high speed. Your objective is to
Check out
pass through
Sora's
the
model.
goal
Does it look
ring, and
familiar?
that lights up when you meet certain goals. The goals vary from dive to dive. Press X to attack enemies and objects when the target is yellow. To defeat bosses, you need to attack their flashing weak points. Attack the rainbow-colored weak point. Press the circle to reduce speed. Press the square to quickly dodge. And of course, get the magic prizes in order to perform a magic attack. Whee! Rack up 600 prize points before you reach the goal. That's not hard, just gotta collect these stars. Whee!
Yep.
So yeah, this is basically like the gummy ship, but way more fun. Whoop.
It like the gummy ship, but we decided, you know what? Screw it, I'm just gonna jump it.
Gaming, as you know, is
Oops.
like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Drat. Okay, I'm a little rusty.
Quick, get the oil can.
Oh shoot, I missed that. Oh, the bigger stars are bigger points.
Here we go.
And I missed it.
Here we go. Here we go. Fine.
There we go. Ring open.
Well, I can definitely guarantee that basically this game will have a whole lot of fan service for fans of other
Finish!
Square Enix games, which I am not.
Whee!
Yep.
Silver Diver. Hey, that's not bad for my first time after, what, a few years of not playing the 3DS version? And look, ooh, new threads.
Yep, this is actually a major plot point.
Huh? This is Traverse Town. Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic.
Yeah, Master Yen Sid. Anyways, welcome back. Hello.
You guys can't see it right now, but there is smoke coming out of my nose.
Anyways, welcome back to Traverse Town. Man, I haven't been here since the first game.
What happened to Riku?
Neither have I, quite frankly.
Riku!
Oh wait, I've actually was there a moon shade of memories.
Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about
I
noise.
keep forgetting my face.
Woo! Hello!
Sora, right? Yeah, but, how do you know that? Looks like an
That's right. This is
Player?
Neku Sakuraba from The World Ends With You, Square
in the
Enix's
game.
one of Square
Players
Enix's
get marked
other
for fun.
franchises.
This
And
game
here's an interesting
can't
tidbit
afford to
about
lose.
Niku. Basically, like, his design was heavily inspired from one of the earlier
Okay.
concept arts for Sora.
I don't know
So,
about
this is kind of like Square Enix coming
But
full
can I
circle.
help?
Yay!
What?
I mean, apart from the
You
ones where
trust
Sora
every
was
close
originally
friend
going to be a
you
monkey.
He was gonna be a monkey!
No good.
Oh,
He was gonna be a monkey.
I might pass with someone else.
So he'd be Monkey
Okay,
Fist from
so
Kim
we can't be
Possible?
partners. Why don't I
I
just
think
help
he'd be
you out as
cuter
your
than Monkey Fist.
Now we're friends? It's not that easy. Not saying it is, but you could make it easier. Yeah, sounds great. Whatever. Cool. Lead the way.
There's gonna be him, but not a monkey. Oh, here we go. And this introduces the flow system.
Go with the
Basically,
flow, LT.
parkour in a fun way. Flow motion basics.
It pretty much lets Sora emulate being Sonic the Hedgehog for a while.
Flow motion lets you use your environment to the fullest. Use the L stick and square to a wall or pole, and you'll enter flow motion.
And I guarantee that using this technique will guarantee that LT will get lost on several occasions.
Woo!
Plus, it also is a fun little move.
Yeah,
For a battle.
It's fun. It's fun now. Just wait till you get to the post office.
Yeah.
You'll be scarred for life if we're lucky.
Yeah.
I played the 3DS version.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
know.
the tip of the iceberg. Not sure where to go? Go with the flow. Oh, the game and its tongue-in-cheek humor. Well, time to go after Neku.
Yeah. Ha. Aha.
Don't mind me just fiddling around and kind of exploring. Let's see. Ooh, chest! What's in the box? Oh, wrong button.
What's in the box?
Item commands. Jeez. Well, we got ourselves a potion.
Happily ever after potion.
Yeah, trust me, I'm going to be enjoying the potions a lot in this game, as long as I don't accidentally waste them.
Yeah. So long.
Okay, can I...
Yeah.
No, I cannot break boxes here.
Ha.
Ooh! And there's the save point. I haven't done this in a while, so here we go! Power save!
Woo!
First district, and no cash under my name.
No
At least not
cash.
yet.
Just like me.
Maybe if
Reality
you think hard
shift.
enough, you'll get
Here's
money.
Here's another tutorial. I think this also has something to do with flow motion. Here we go. Use reality shift to bend the rules of the world around you. Reality shift works differently in each world. Ah, look for the pink symbols. Okay, press triangle, then circle to trigger slingshot.
Look for the pink symbols. Wait, that's the ladies' room.
To launch the barrels. Let's see here. Hehehe. Let's see here. Bam! All I can say is I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Well, having fun is why we do it.
Whee!
Yep.
I just gotta remember where to aim. Let's see here.
Boing.
Now then. Oh, cutscene time! There you are, Niku.
I didn't catch your name.
Dreamies.
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
And here comes the squeals.
Right. I knew that.
Don't let him surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Sorry! Squeeze! Sorry! Okay, flow
Sora
motion
only
combat.
thinks that his name is...
Yeah. Oh. Oh. So long. Hey. So long.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, troubling figment. Oh, hello, pandas!
And
Oh, crud. There we go. I know I missed a tutorial there, but... Hey, look at that! Strength increased! At least here I don't have to, like, decide on which stats that I would be best at. So that makes things 10 times more easier. Well, right, with having friends. Yeah, it must be, like...
They're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
So cute. Flashback, Dream Eaters, view now.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back to our world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades. But your new goals, the sleeping keyholes, are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still
fudge
sleep,
monkeys.
cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams.
Okay, the enemies.
And benevolent spirits, which consume the nightmares.
AKA our cute
The
little
Dream
friends.
Eaters will guide you, just as the Heartless once guided you to the keyhole you seek at the heart of each world.
Okay, glossary Heartless. And Meow Wow recipe. Oh my god, we get to create our first Dream Eater.
Alrighty, which dream shall be the virgin sacrifice?
Okay, you'll often receive dream pieces when you defeat nightmares or hostile Dream Eaters, and use these pieces to create the spirits. Create spirits using a recipe. Create spirits from scratch. Yeah, 2 ways, recipes and from scratch. And you collect materials in advance. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of recipe and material collecting. Plus, of course, you can use a deck command to do a stat boost. You have to give it a meaningful name and lots of TLC. Cat and dog. The Meow Wow cat or dog, boy or girl, friend or fiend. One thing's for sure, this Dream Eater is adorable. Warning, fire freaks it out. So in other words, it has a fire weakness. Be careful. Okay, if you use more materials than the recipe requires you can create a spirit with a higher rank than usual. Okay. There we go. Command, let's see. Well, the only thing I have is a potion, so let's do this. HP plus 5. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute, so cute, cute, cute. Okay, we need to give him a name.
It's as simple as that, huh? Usually it takes me months to make spirits.
Question is, what name should we get this little guy?
Well, we could always go the Pokemon method and start naming them after people. So who would you... Or, you know, because it's a cat, you could just name it after your favorite cat.
You know what? I think I will. Yeah, I really...
I was gonna say, well, he looks like a cat, and he's fat, so how about we name him Toyotaru?
Toyotaru? Huh.
You know, with
Wait,
that logic, I
I
thought you
messed
were going
that
to say
up.
Garfield.
I messed that up, didn't I? I meant to say Totoro. Yeah, that's what
Ah,
it was.
Totoro! Yeah, we should do that. Man, I love that movie.
Well,
hang
glad
on.
I brought it up then.
Towards the end, you'll get endgame spirits, which you can name and I can always name after FC members. You know what, guy? You know what, Cab? I think I will. Some of them will be named after the Free Company. But I know there's... Oh, crud. Okay, before I finish spelling out the spirit's name, there's something I gotta quickly do, but I'll be back in like a couple of moments, so hold on tight.
Yep, she's just gonna go and take care of some errands. Something about human kebabs. Oh well.
Yeah.
So basically, you'll have
Okay, the
me
dragon one
and...
is yours, Cav.
You'll basically have me and Haos holding down the fort until she gets back. Man, can't believe how long it's been since we've actually done this.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it should be good and healthy for us to basically get the group back together again, because I kind of feel like, basically while I was at work today, I was thinking I need some kind of project that's going to keep me from losing my mind this semester, because, like, fall semester last time, what with my sister's wedding and everything, it actually went by pretty quickly. But I think that's also because, like, I started working on that Legend of Zelda thing that I still haven't finished, and probably should get to work writing the final episode on. I just can't seem to be motivated to do anything, because I just know that all the time that I waste at home is basically time that I'm not gonna get back, because it's like, I gotta manage my time better, because I gotta, like, make time away from class more meaningful.
Yeah.
Heck, I'm not looking forward to what I'm gonna have to do when this stream is over. And we've got another stream on tomorrow, right? Because LT's basically got, like, the next 3 days off from work.
I don't know. That depends on her, really.
Canadian
Really?
Thanksgiving break. Heck, if she manages to find a turkey spirit, we should basically, like, do something for, like, in the Canadian Thanksgivings on her.
I don't know why, but I don't know why, but I did... I had a terrible thought that came into my mind.
Did it have to do with stuffing?
I'll send it to you on Discord. I feel like I don't want to say, like, on the live stream. I don't want to taint it.
Okay, hold on. Ooh.
But what sort of dream meters are there? I know I've seen gameplay of this game, but I'm not 100% certain about what they all are.
Well, there's a fat cat, there's a dragon, there are toad chefs, and there are toad soldiers, and then there's the one that I'm really looking forward to LT's forgetting. There are dinosaur spirits. So, you can imagine, I'm looking forward to that, but the one that I'm currently thinking of, she's probably not going to even run into until, like, the third act of the game, Which makes sense because it's probably like the most powerful one out of like the entire game. There's also the pandas. There's also mammoths, or maybe they're elephants. I mean, I basically think that they look like mammoths because they look a bit hairier than elephants.
Because I feel like that we should just let LT pick whatever one she feels like naming after us, rather than like saying, "Ooh, I want to be this one," just to see what she would pick, which one she think that we'd be happy with.
Yeah, no offense, dude, but I think that you're gonna be the Toad Warrior.
Oh man, and you're probably gonna be the dinosaur.
Yep, that's only because the dragon is apparently already taken.
No, I think she was gonna make you the dinosaur regardless. And while we're waiting, I decided, you know how I like making characters in other game with character creation as an option.
Yep.
I decided to. What if I were to basically do that, but but pretty much go meta with it and have it also apply to a different game?
Really? So you're basically making other video game characters in this game?
No, actually, I'm going into Soul Calibur 5 to make my character from Code Vein. I'm going even further beyond. I'm making my custom character in another game.
Just be careful, because that's usually how you end up in another dimension.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just digging.
Yeah, here's what I managed to get so far. It's not 100% accurate because I can't have the old tilted hat, but and to briefly describe, I don't think I can really share a picture with everyone else, unfortunately. It's a unplanned mini burp. Yeah. Pretty much my character. Green eyes, little green tattoo on his forehead. Has a awesome hat on. A nice, wonderful white silver veil combined with a. I want to say what would look like a black suit. Although unfortunately I couldn't get the effect to look just accurate. I can get like a similar enough sort of appearance, but not accurate, unfortunately. Unfortunately, even at the smallest size, I have to still be relatively buff. Which, ironically enough, due to how anime logic works, means to have the body of a 12-year-old. Yeah, anime can be weird at times. I think I specifically remember there being I think it was the Invaders Zim thing on Netflix where they actually poke fun at that.
Really?
Yeah. Where they had like the... I forget what the name of the main...
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome
That's
back.
okay, we're just talking about your plan for world domination. Hope you don't mind.
Here we go, Totoro!
Now all we need to do is get him a little umbrella.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Give them lots of TLC to increase affinity, and I'll be duly rewarded. Use the hand icon to pet spirits. Increase affinity or earn some, or give it some EXP.
Hey
Training
guys,
toys to
Nintendo
help
just came
them
out with this thing called Nintendo Dogs. How are we going to compete with that?
And of course, this will unlock the ability links, where I'll be able to unlock abilities and put them in my command bar. Okay, hand icon controls, poke and pet. Okay, I gotta move with the L. I can roll over.
Just don't make him play dead.
And of course, they also have their own personalities, from what I understand. Smart Cookie is one thing. It was so cute. Yeah,
I'd recommend
50% of the
getting him
time, I'm
Shield
gonna be
Cookie.
doing this. Receive
This is
link
probably
points.
how
Use
we're
them
gonna
on
be
the
starting
ability
off the
link board
stream
to
now.
earn commands and abilities. Okay, opening the menu, ability link. Sweet. This will ability link critical. Special abilities can be learned and activated, which boost your stats and unlock new moves. Abilities are attained from the spirits. So yeah, basically this is how I get new abilities and everything.
Excellent.
Woo!
Okay, and performing link critical will give the gauge a huge boost. Yeah, and I could even take pictures. Oh, look at him. Aww. And of course, I could use this to do the command deck. Which in... let's see here. Fire, Blizzard, and Potion. Okay, I don't have much in terms of commands. Do action commands. And block commands. But yeah, there's not much I could do right now, actually. Since pretty much everything is equipped. Oh, still something new here. Oh, of course. Blandishmar with a charging attack. Here we go. Items. Keyblades. Okay, that just shows the Kingdom Key, Dream Pieces, Troubling Fragment, and how much I got in stock. Here we go. Item boost increases effectiveness of recovery items. Shortens reload time for all attack commands in the deck. Perfect. And magic case does the same thing for magic. Basically, these are all the abilities, and the more circles are filled in, the better it is. Minus the poison block. That protects me from poison stat. Thank you. And of course, I already got the scan. And of course, I can turn off things, but I think I'll leave scan on.
Yeah, definitely.
And Leaf Bracer prevents me from taking damage while using cure commands, aka my healing commands.
Now that's impressive, having Leaf Bracer from the onset.
Yep. And of course, here's where we can look at the game records, character files, dream meters, and everything else. Basically akin to Jiminy's journal from the last game.
Speaking of Jiminy, where is he?
Oh, he's probably hanging around with the king and queen at the Disney castle. Let's see here. Keyblade, key-shaped weapon forged by man during the age of fairy tales. Any other origins have yet to be revealed. All Keyblades have one of three natures: light, darkness, or heart. These last two are exceptional. Most documented Keyblades, including Sora's and Riku's, are Keyblades of light. Huh. Kind of funny because his look more like that of darkness. The heart must be proven before a Keyblade will appear in its master's hands. No law can withstand a Keyblade, nor can any non-agent of light. Special Keyblades allow the Keyblade's appearance and performance to be altered. Keychains. Yeah. Okay, Keyblade Masters, guardians of the balance between light and darkness. Through the bequeathing, they choose the next generation of Keyblade wielders, training their bodies and tempering their hearts so that they, too, might one day become Keyblade Masters. While the word master...
You guys getting this? It means that Sora's not special.
While the word master might be tossed around, only an existing Keyblade Master can pass on the title and its associated powers. They often elect to test candidates for the Mark of Mastery. Among the Keyblade Masters is one true successor, who is tasked with protecting the hollow ground known as the Land of Departure. Wherever that is.
Oh, I know where that is.
Master Xehanort. Arguably the most powerful Keyblade Master in history, and a staunch advocate for a world where light and darkness are equal. In his thirst for knowledge, he allowed his heart to succumb to darkness. While attempting to reproduce the Keyblade War, he was thwarted by 3 young Keyblade wielders, and his body was seemingly destroyed.
I wonder who they could be.
However, Keyblade Masters have the power to remove hearts and transfer them to other vessels. Master Xehanort had leveraged his power of recombination and clashed with Sora under a number of identities. And the Heartless. Living embodiments of the darkness within our hearts, and therefore the darkness that has been in the world since its inception. Although they originate in our hearts, they have no hearts of their own, hence their name. They instinctively hunt for hearts, and survive and reproduce by stealing them. They have no leaders or hierarchy, least of all the chaotic purebloods which arise spontaneously. Emblem Heartless. Those created artificially by Xehanort's Ansem behave much in the same way.
I'm back.
So the thing that I can basically take away from all this is that I'm pretty sure that this was brought up in like one of the previous games, especially on one of my playthroughs, but Keyblades of the Heart. Guys, remember like the beginning of the third act of Kingdom Hearts 1, the first trip to Hollow Bastion, where Riku gets possessed by Ansem and then suddenly has a black Keyblade that's made from the 7 Princesses of Hearts? Yep.
Yeah.
That's basically what a Keyblade of Heart is.
Hey, you guys see that?
Yep.
You see how his eyes are different now? His deposition has changed, so now he'll have I'm not sure what that means, but I guess it'll be affecting his stats or something.
I hope so.
Or maybe he was just a young kitten and hadn't opened his eyes yet.
Yeah.
But now he's seeing the horrors of the world. The horror.
It's kind of weird doing this without, the touch screen. Or can I? Oh, whoa, no, he doesn't like that. Okay. Okay, sorry.
I don't like the touch screen!
That means he's not ready for more. So let's see here. I still need 45 more. Okay, well.
So I take it that the little touchpad on the PS4 controller doesn't work?
No, it does. It's just sometimes they're a little bit picky of how much you can pet them.
Hey, cats, am I right?
Yeah, anyways, let's see. Hello!
Pandas. Oh well. At least it's pandas and not monkeys.
There we go. Let's see if we can find which way Neku went.
Probably the third district. It'd be funny if you could check on the Dalmatians while you were here.
Yeah.
And how many would be there?
You know, it's so weird. When I first played Kingdom Hearts 1, I honestly thought that the whole Dalmatian hunt thing would be like a reoccurring thing with every single game. So far, it's only popped up in one.
Yeah. Okay, here we are in the third district. Well, this is familiar territory. Oh, hey, Neku.
I brought you Sora. We had a bargain.
Wait, what?
What's the matter, Neku?
Yep.
Oh, I know
No
that.
way.
I know that cloak.
Hey, that
I'm sure
wasn't
we
the
all
deal.
do.
You said you wouldn't hurt it.
It's the only cloak the bad guys wear.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Bad timing. Bad timing. Come on. This is no time
Jeez,
for a
get that-
nap.
Get
Oh,
that boy a
jeez.
sandwich.
Great. Well, here we go.
Well, clearly, Mr. Dark Cloak had one of his Dream Eaters use sleep powder on
Oops.
Sora.
Oh, good. Now we can figure out what Dante has been up to.
He's more like a Virgil.
Don't change. Thank you. Haha.
And as you can see, depending on the world that you're diving into, the tunnels sort of come to resemble the environment.
That's right. I completely forgot about those little rings.
Yeah, just wait till you have to fight a boss in here.
Yoink! Here we are! And I end up getting the Ace Diver trophy! Learn the Spark Dive! Ooh!
Dang it, Riku. Always being better than Sora.
Actually, beforehand I was like really rusty, so...
Traverse Town?
Nah, this is canon.
My clothes have changed.
Somebody didn't drop from the call, did they?
Yeah, nope.
I didn't.
Okay, good.
Where are you?
Okay, ooh, he's got the Dream Eater symbol on his back.
I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a keyhole. So, this must be one of the sleeping worlds.
Aw.
My Keyblade
So does that mean Riku,
popped into my hand. when I
Riku's
needed
also
it
a Dream
most.
Eater? Oh my god.
It started.
Wow. Where's your portal?
Huh?
It takes something special to jump between grounds without.
Hello?
Who are you?
My name is Joshua.
What do you mean, portal?
Are we just skipping past the part where you tell me your name?
Riku.
Joshua comes off as far more important than he
Hello
ends up
there,
being.
Riku.
Mm-hmm.
Portals are like gateways that
He's
link
probably
up
more
our
important in the
worlds.
game that he comes
Apparently,
from.
The world you and
Yeah,
I are standing
took
in
me a
right
while
now,
to figure that out.
Well, there are two copies of it. It's been sort of split in half. Portals are
What do you mean?
like us.
What do you mean by that, Cav?
There can be two of a world?
The world is as many things as people need it to be. The concept that we all live in the same world, that's just in our heads.
I knew it. He's some
Surely
kind of
you knew.
sick, sadistic, twisted,
I'll tell
isn't
you
he?
what, Riku. I've got a little errand for you.
Sorry. I don't trust you.
Aw, at least hear me out.
Okay.
I'm looking for a girl named Rhyme. She's the key to the portal. And on the other side, who knows who we'll find? Maybe even your friend, Sora.
I think I may.
You know
You know
Sora?
what? Considering that it's good, Yeah, considering it has a Switch
Now I
version,
have your
that's
attention.
on my list.
But unfortunately, I don't know where he is. If he's not in this version of the world, I can only assume he has to be in the other one. Simple logic.
Okay,
I like this
You wanna
theme
find
music for
Ryan?
Joshua.
you got it. Let's go.
I gotta admit, I do like the kid's voice.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, here we are, version 2 of Traverse Town.
Yep, this is the thing. Dream drop distance, you switch between Sora and Riku.
Yeah, so essentially, unlock link portals. Approach the
Yo,
pink dot and press X to access a link portal. Once accessed, you'll face off or team up with spirits from another worlds.
Or you'll run into the Linkzilla, one of the two.
Each portal is marked with a difficulty level, so don't bite off more than you can chew. Portals won't disappear if you give up. Gear up and give it another try. There's also bonus objectives to give you more rewards too.
If only actual exams were like that in real life.
Yep.
Although I feel like Traverse Town should be called Dog Town, considering they have also many references to dogs.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
seriously,
couldn't
don't-
resist doing that. Hello, link portal.
Seriously, why the heck are Lady and the Tramp in the fountain?
Not sure.
Like, how messed up would it be if those weren't statues? What if it was actually them turned to gold?
Melville had their way with those dogs.
Hello.
I don't recall her ever dating Midas, but okay.
Well, Riku leveled up. His defense has gone up. So while Sora got an attack boost, Riku got a defense boost.
Typical of Riku, always putting up walls around himself.
But when can we master the backflip counter?
Okay,
That was-
party spirits. The spirits will return home after some amount of time.
Too bad Riku doesn't have his baller darkness powers that he had in Reverse Rebirth.
Which is slightly ironic when you remember the first thing he says in this game is the darkness still has its hold over me.
Ooh, got some confetti candy. That's some treats for the spirits.
Didn't he also turn that into his strength too? Why is he worried about it all of a sudden?
It's because the game series has very inconsistent writing.
Okay.
Joshua.
Ah,
why
so the
don't they
plot
ever
demanded.
attack
it.
you?
Yep.
They being Dream Eaters? They
By the way, have you guys
won't
ever heard
go
of
after
Shaolin
unless
Showdown?
you're a dreamer.
Yes, I
Which
have.
is funny because
Ah,
I've
have you ever
got
watched
plenty
it?
of Dreams.
No.
But they're
Oh.
definitely attacking me.
All I remember is
So,
like the main character kind of looked
you
like
think
a
I'm a
yellow
dreamer?
anime version of Krillin.
Every human being is a
Nope,
dreamer.
chibi version of Krillin, sorry.
I had a friend once who said he never
Oh.
dreamed of anything. But it turned out that his were the most powerful dreams of all.
Oh, jeez!
You sort of remind me of
God dang
Time to
it!
go
him.
flip the
Why don't we
kebabs.
give your dreams
Yep.
shape? In this world,
Anyways,
they
what?
take form as
Remember what
dreams,
Joshua just said there about a
which can
friend
be
with the most
pretty
powerful dreams?
dangerous.
That's actually a hint to the secret boss of this game.
Secret boss.
Ooh, Komori bat recipe. Okay, I'll get to making one of those as soon as I get back from flipping the kebabs and maybe also working on a side dish. Okay, back in a little bit. I am very sorry about this, people.
And I'm just left thinking that with basically a ringtone like that, that certainly makes for a pretty good alarm.
Yeah,
Believe
Jesus.
me, I know.
I don't know why. But when you said like for the strongest dream, the first thing that came to mind was Undertale. Just because I recall that being like the what the final boss battle theme is called, or at least of the true pacifist ending.
Yeah. Can't believe that it's almost been a year since we did that.
Man, I think, and to imagine what has changed with Undertale. Granted, we haven't gotten the second part of the Undertale sequel, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
But
where the heck is Deltarune? It's literally almost been a year since Deltarune Chapter 1 came out.
yeah. Sans, unfortunately, it was working on that, but he silently did that way he could get somebody to be a Mii fighter in Smash. That way he could just go and take a nap.
Yeah, I honestly think that that's the real reason why they did it instead of actually making him into a playable fighter, because he's just too lazy to actually fight.
Yeah. Granted, but I feel like he would have to have a very interesting moveset, considering, to be accurate, his attacks wouldn't be coming directly from him. They'd just be around.
Yeah, I mean, but it could basically work. Like, basically,
I'm not saying
one
it
attack
can't
could be
work. I'm just saying that it'd be a very interesting fighter to design in comparison to everyone else.
he could basically summon a Gaster Blaster to hit his opponents. That would basically be like the bread and butter. But I feel like most of his attacks would basically kind of like be indirect pranks that he'd play on his opponent. Like, he'd be squirting them with ketchup. He'd basically make them slip on banana peels. Maybe basically make them fall on whoopee cushions or something that suddenly explode.
Yeah, and have like the actual boss fight stuff be the final smash.
Like, basically, like, Final Smash, he basically turns you blue and starts flinging you all around, then basically pins you down as all these Master Blasters blast you.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's one thing I just thought of when you brought up the idea of him using pranks.
Yeah.
I like, just imagine like his side B just be him throwing a hot dog, and if it touches you, it gets on your head. And at first, it seems like it does nothing, but over time, it actually lowers your jump so much so it can even do it at your B up ability if he throws enough dogs onto your head.
Yeah, the more dogs that he throws onto your head, your character gets slowed down by them because you're weighted down by them.
Yeah.
And but also he could probably make like a wall of bones, like come out of the ground and like come towards you.
I don't know why. I imagine that also being his B up, just like kind of like Pac-Man's what was it called? Fire hydrant. Yeah, there it was, fire hydrant. Where it's just like he just pops it up below him, and then I don't know, maybe just like move either to the left or right, whether you want to just move towards where the enemy is, or you were just trying to get back to a stage.
You know, it's weird. I actually still haven't watched the direct that like unveiled all of that.
Man. Like, I know they're adding in, like, can't even remember his name. A guy from, like, Streets of Fury, I think?
Huh.
Fighters. Like, he basically, like, the best way I could just describe him is basically imagine Ken if he was a trucker. And that's what he looks like. Like, he has his name, he has his own complex history, I'm sure. I just can't remember the name for the life of me.
I think it has Valentine in it.
Maybe. It just stinks that I've never played those games. I know people are happy that he's in, and I don't blame them, but I just don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just gonna be, when that update comes out, they're gonna be like, oh, right, I forgot about it. Or at least a lot of the American people. Because I think it's mostly popular in South America, which is fine. Fine, good they get a popular thing. We got a popular thing in after all.
Yeah.
In the form of Banjo-Kazooie, and Japan got it in the form of the worst playable character of the roster. Don't at me. I hate Hero so much.
Well, apparently he's the closest to Goku we're ever gonna get, so...
Yep. And he's stealing your stick, confusing a sword and a shield.
Yeah. But that's not all he's stealing.
I don't know why. I just like imagine like the luminary just dropping by Waluigi's house and stealing the invitation. When you say it like that. How nuts would it be if they actually were to like him into an actual playable character?
Well, the thing about it is, it's actually eventually going to happen. It's literally, basically like, it's gotten so big that Sakurai won't be able to ignore it forever. I mean, it's basically the same thing with Ridley, you know? Everybody was basically demanding that Ridley be made into Smash, and like Sakurai was saying, no, he's too big. It's like, put him in Smash, he's too big. So they just changed him. They made him smaller, like they did with Bowser. So basically,
Yeah.
like at that point, like Waluigi will eventually get in. He probably won't be in Smash Ultimate, but he will eventually be in a Smash game. And then at that point, the meme will be as good as dead.
Yeah. like all memes eventually should.
I don't know.
Like this, like the meme of Thanos being the super ultra badass. But I don't know why. I'm kind of getting annoyed with him being this pinnacle of power. I understand why, but I'm just kind of getting annoyed with everybody just dropping back the fan.
I think that what's actually annoying about that is because most of the people doing that are a whole bunch of normies.
Yeah.
Co- of course, it's more or less the fact that basically, like, Endgame Thanos really left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
You got around to seeing Endgame, right?
No, actually, I haven't yet.
God damn it, am I gonna have to do another movie night?
I'll try working on it. But like I'll try. I'll see if anyone locally has it. I promise. I don't know what has me unmotivated to seek it out. I don't know why.
I think that I can basically make a guess.
Please don't. It's probably so traumatizing. I want to forget it ever happened.
Alright.
By the way, speaking of Thanos, since I was working on Soul Calibur 5, he's actually a relatively popular character for people to make. For two reasons. One, before Endgame came out, people made him using the scythe style. Mainly because at the end of one of the super special attacks is a snap. After Endgame, they made him with a style that has a dual blade, which is a twin blade, as I've come to call it, where it's pretty much like a double-edged sword, which I think is his weapon in there. Which is kind of neat, though it would have been even neater if it was a scythe. Scythe, since, that's the weapon usually associated with death, and, well, that's essentially everything with Thanos in the comics.
Yep.
But yeah, one thing just like going back on the Waluigi thing real quick. Like I'm not like obsessed like oh yeah I want Waluigi to be in the game because honestly, if they're gonna add Waluigi to the game, I don't want him to be just like well, hey, I'm normal Waluigi. I pretty much used this trophy, but now I'm an actual character. I want him to come in with a WarioWare costume because that's always been the thing that plagued my mind. What would he look like if he were to show up in the games? One of the WarioWare.
It's weird, because basically when they introduced Wario in, like, Brawl, Like, I always found his WarioWare outfit just weird, because it's like, okay, why is Wario a biker?
Yeah. Like, to be fair, the WarioWare games are kind of weird of themselves. So it kind of fits. The one thing I will say, though, that it does a nice job of differing him from his, normal appearance in a normal Mario game, which is why I think they decided to more or less turn him into a biker and change up his look, so people don't think, oh, I can't wait to play this platforming game or whatever. Because normally, like, what is, like, granted, who knows, it had been a while since they did it, but whenever they made, like, a Wario Land game, they had him in his normal attire. So, been a while since they did one of those, I think, but I think WarioWare was still out when the last time they did a game like that, so definitely there to mainly say, by the way, this is a bunch of mini game collections, and not an actual platformer. By the way, here's my friends. Bye. That friend was in quotation marks. They're actually just a bunch of people I exploit to make money, and yet they always forgive me. I don't know why. See you later. Smell you later. That's pretty much how Wario works in those games. He tried to come up with some sort of scheme to make money. He gets his friends to join him, and yet even after he ruins his own plan by being too greedy for his own good, everybody pretty much immediately forgives him.
So, basically what you're saying is that Wario is pretty much the video game equivalent of the Nostalgia Critic, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how it really was, and like that in the anniversary movies that they kept doing.
Ah.
I think somehow my Spinosaurus has beached itself.
But you know what inspiration I would really like for Waluigi's moveset?
What?
Just like, if I had to pick one game out of all the... Like, it will probably be like a combination of all the spin-offs that he's been into.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, I would choose Super Mario Strikers, because I feel like that for a game of such like a, a hilariously very brutal version of soccer.
Yep.
It doesn't get much representation in Smash, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Like, I'm personally surprised that Peach and Daisy's Final Smashes aren't based off of, like, Mario Strikers, because those would actually be legit Final Smashes.
Yeah, not just, hey, look at me, I'm gonna do a cute little dance, and then everyone will fall asleep, and I can either choose to heal myself or just kick them out.
Yeah, their Final Smashes are basically the Jigglypuff of Smash World.
Yeah. But yeah, the main reason why I bring up Shrekker is that Waluigi has an ability called, and I quote, Waluigi! And what I mean by Waluigi, I don't mean Waluigi, I mean Waluigi! Where he starts off making a wall of vines that can divide the field in the actual Striker game. And when he does his Super Strike, I know he just takes out the vine whip, cracks it a bit, and then just whips the ball.
So, Waluigi is a grass type. I honestly didn't see that coming.
Neither was seeing Luigi as an electric type.
I guess Wario is a poison type.
Yeah, that one we kind of saw coming. Peach is fairy, I want to say.
Well, we can't make her a balloon type, can we? Pretty sure Mario's a fighting type, Bowser's a fire type.
I think Mario's also a fire type. I think Donkey Kong is more of the... No, wait, Donkey Kong is also thunder. I almost forgot. I don't know what the heck Diddy Kong is. I want to say psychic, but it's pretty weird. It's like because I don't know. It reminds me of like Buddhist statues for whatever reason. Let's see, what else is there?
Maybe K. Rool is the fighting type.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when Bowser, I guess would be actually a dark fire type, just because when he grabs the ball, he gets like extra spiky, as if he was like during this evolved into a state between normal Bowser and Giga Bowser.
I think that he need to have a closer look at those soccer balls they're playing with.
Yeah, they're actually just filled with like random bits of Pokemon's evolution stones. That's why everybody start going crazy when they get up into the air. That's how they activate, and how they split into multiple balls. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to rely upon memory. PD Piranha is obviously a plant.
Poison.
Yeah. Oh, it's Bowser Jr. I'm trying to remember without having to look it up.
Could Bowser Jr. technically be a water type?
Oh yeah, now I remember. He yells. That's how it works. Yeah, the little squirt. That still makes me mad, by the way, that they do that. Like, I understand, like, to a degree why, so that way they can just put in the Koopalings too. But I really don't see the Koopa Clown car character as anything other than the Koopa Clown car. That's pretty much what it mostly is. The only Bowser Jr. thing about it is the Final Smash. But it only makes it weirder when the Koopalings start doing it.
Yeah, I kind of wish that basically, like, instead of that stupid Shadow Mario thing, they basically, like, went to, like, one of those friggin' flying battleships that they had in Mario Galaxy, just start shooting the friggin' cannons at their opponent.
Yeah, that would have been much better, at least. Because, like, if you're gonna, like... Because if you're not gonna have it just be based off of Bowser Jr. here specifically, you might as well go all out. Not try to do half and half.
And the Koopalings did have flying battleships in Mario 3.
Yeah, it fits all around. Because, you know, after Sunshine, Bowser Jr. lost the brush, so...
Yeah. And now Piantissimo has it.
Nah.
Yeah!
So it makes it more like that he popped up to help out the Koopalings.
Yeah, the little bastard.
Yeah. I think that'd be like the only time where there'd be a clone character that has no excuse to actually be a clone. Because he has the brush to make everything different. If a Shadow Mario popped out a flood, I'd be asking a lot of questions. Granted, technically speaking, they have clones that have like one move different. Let's look at Isabelle and most of the Fire Emblem cast, for example.
Yeah.
They have only like 3 actual characters. There's Marth, there's Robin, there's Corrin. That's it. Everyone else is either a copy of that, or everyone else is either just like a copy of that is a clone, but you know, it's with levels of different, ranging from so alike they might as well be the same character, Lucina, to It's different enough that you'd be forgiven for not thinking it's not still technically a clone in the form of Ike. Ike still has that same sort of fighting style, just, he has a couple of his own specials. A bit. Or maybe that's I'm just thinking about it a little bit too much just based off of Roy. Because that's essentially what he was, an evolution of Roy.
Yeah, I should think so. I missed Roy. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah. And then Crom comes in, pretty much being Roy too. Being the third freaking clone of Mars. At least, I feel like if people clone of Ike, people would be there'd be like a little bit less complaint. But the fact that he's a clone of Roy just means he's basically another clone.
Yep. Where are the bees? Send in the bees! Ape. What do you mean I'm exploding? Ape.
What do you mean I'm being KO'd?
Oh, fuck bees! Man, she is taking a while, isn't she?
Yeah, I expected it's such.
But I mean, like, when she put the kebabs in initially, it's like, that was so friggin' quick. She was actually back, like, not that long, but now it seems like she only went out there to, like, flip them, but now I think that something else might have happened.
Yep. Well, we still well. Well, then we can do now.
At least we have each other.
Yeah. So let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. The whole like Fire Emblem debacle. Cool. It's just that's even kind of like a problem I've noticed with Fire Emblem stuff is that because oh yeah, all these classes are the same. So we should, give them the same moveset. I have to say, you're wrong. To a certain degree. Because I would say Fire Emblem games, they come in like generations, essentially. Where they change up the sprite work and, with some characters getting their own unique sprite work to show off what they are. And such. They can have different fighting styles that are different from another character in Fire Emblem. Like, for example, did you know that in Fire Emblem Awakening, Chrom and Lucina, as their Great Lord class, could use spears?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. So just imagine, like, as a part of their combo, they just bring out a spear from a pocket dimension just to stab you at range, or even, like, chuck at you. Giving a non-magical projectile to a Fire Emblem character. That'd be crazy.
I feel like it would make them even more annoying than they currently are.
Yeah. Yeah, but you get somewhat my point, that they have a lot of things they can work with Fire Emblem, but for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's Smash Brothers, Fire Emblem Warriors, whatever. They, for whatever reason, can't do that. They can't just be inspired by the game mechanics to give them even more stuff than what they already have.
Yeah.
And because of how Smash works in regards to returning characters, Chrom is stuck that way. Kind of like how Robin is carrying Chrom in his final Smash, even if Chrom is also the person he's fighting. That's probably the funniest thing, too. The fact that Chrom is still part of Robin's final Smash. Because they went out of their way to update Pit's final Smash, but they didn't change Robin's. The only one that was in need of changing. I don't think anyone would have batted an eye if Pit just put on the sacred weapons and went on a whole little shoot fire show. Because that's pretty much just PK Starstorm, essentially. and that's still in the game. Smash decisions really confused me at the end of the day.
As they should.
Let's see, I think I pretty much exhausted that topic to the ground.
I'd say so.
Oh yeah, Waluigi. If I had to like choose other things though, other than like strikers, I also kind of want some of the tennis games, specifically power tennis, because one of my favorite things about it is that one of the special things that you can do, like I forget specifically, is that Waluigi can do is that he could just swim in midair to hit the ball that's on the other side of the court.
Right.
Yeah, Waluigi's a weird one. Did you know in Strikers his theme song is country bumpkin music?
Well,
Or at least what I first think of when I think of country bumpkin.
I mean, on a degree that makes sense. Of course, whenever I see him and Wario together, I can't help but imagine the Bulk and Skull theme song.
Yeah. Part of me wants to say like something from like Revolution, because that was the only game where like Waluigi was a villain for like 5 minutes. But other than dancing, there's not really much else to it except for bombs, which would probably just draw more inspiration from Mario Party than anything else. Or maybe one of like the baseball games.
I mean,
it's been a while since they last did that.
I can't help but imagine like the baseball theme would probably take up most of his attacks.
Yeah. Like, part of me kind of hopes not, because I feel like that with a character like I kind of like drew myself quote. I feel like if I had to drew from other games, but now I've seen like people come up with relatively like interesting little things for Waluigi to do. Like for example, I forget. Like I've never seen it in action, but in like a actual match. But I do know there was one where they have Waluigi. I think it was potentially a side B where he pulls out like a little grappling hook and it goes to the left. And it propels him forward enough to get back into the stage after doing the B-up. Where he pretty much spins around like a beautiful ballerina before falling down as one. Although if they want to go with like some YouTube-esque memes, they could essentially just have Waluigi also be the embodiment of chaos. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, they already have that in the game. It's called Hero, ironically enough. Man, I'm just so salty because the idea of a character being able to flat out kill another character without needing to hit him out of the area just makes me mad that they made that.
So Hero can do that, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, that's what Death's Scythe does, can it?
Well, yeah, but the difference is that Death Scythe's the item that can potentially show up, and it is essentially something that everyone can run for and grab for. Hero has it by default, and as long as he has magic, he can still do it. Do it with like slack. Granted, people will probably say, "Oh, just get good, evade, whatever," but just the possibility itself seems broken, no matter what limitation. Especially since I feel like but I still feel like you still use most of even your best spells at lower levels, even if it is not going to be nearly as good in some cases. In some cases, it's going to be broken. Because the hero already has an ability that's pretty much like a uninterruptible smart bomb going off.
Boom.
Yeah. Then he has ones where he basically self-destructs, which also I just don't like from a standpoint, because I feel like you're just taking away an aspect of Smash Brothers by just having a character that can do that. That can be like, they can pretty much just get rid of the normal rules of Smash Brothers and then just die flat out. Or, like, I'm okay with that being limited to final smashes, but I don't like that being part of a default moveset, no matter what sort of weird limitation it may have, like being random and locked with a MP wheel, for example. Especially considering a lot of the specials are even better versions of what other characters can do. Did you know Hero can put people to sleep longer than Jigglypuffs sing?
Is this guy completely broken or what?
Yeah. Again, people would say to counter that the MP and whatnot, but no. Doesn't help that from what I recall, it's a range thing too, so he can hit you from the other side of the stage if you're not just paying attention. Granted, he has to move over to it, but in a high-stakes match, that literally can be done and over with as fast as possible. That's why I really like Banjo, because Banjo's not broken, thankfully. I feel like he has a weird limitation where he has this charge that makes him invincible. Cool, and he has 3 feathers, so it means he can use it. But after the 3rd one, he can't use that ability until his next life. But that feels weird. Because I feel like there are characters that have even stronger abilities, but they're not limited by such a devastating thing, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because when he uses it, he just flat out falls down. He doesn't... Which I feel like is a little bit... He should at least be able to move, but he's just not invincible. But yeah, but I imagine that's just like... Because if I remember correctly, I think Sakura is not the one mainly balancing these characters, so that's one reason why some of the fighters are like this now, because it's essentially new blood.
Ah. Well, one thing that basically can count on the next generation for anything is to come in and screw everything up.
Yep. Which is why I'm not looking forward to a Smash Brothers game after if Sakurai finally decides, alrighty, good luck guys, I'll be here on the wayside as an advisor, but otherwise you guys are doing you. I feel like a lot is going to change, and it's not all going to be good.
Yeah. I mean, I basically know that another Smash game is pretty much inevitable, but really don't feel like there should be another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just basically thinking about the fact that I haven't basically played Smash Ultimate in, like, what has it been, 5 months?
Yeah. But I know I definitely tend on changing that around a bit before the end of the month, because I'm actually planning on going to see Cat during that time.
Oh, goody. What are you guys going to get up to, then?
Well, planning on playing a couple of games on the Nintendo Switch that we can't otherwise do together, like, for example, Kirby Super...
Okay, I am back. So sorry about that, everyone.
What happened?
Okay, good. I was just running out of the script.
Sorry, I had to also make rice as a side dish.
rice. Frisco style.
Yeah. Anyways, we are going to be doing the Komori Bat now, which is another version of Dream Eater. Remember those bat things that started attacking me back when we were playing Asura? Yeah, that's them.
Oh, so it was Riku's fault that we were being attacked then. Thanks, Riku.
He's Batman.
Let's see here.
Curious what you're going to make the bat after.
Well, I'm thinking of naming the little bat. Excuse me. Let's see here. Defense +1, no. Attack +1. Which one should I get rid of? No, I'll probably come across more potions on the way, so HP +5. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna need this one Echo after the first Komori Bat I had on my 3DS. Speaking of the 3DS, I just remembered.
I thought you could have named them after FC members.
Well, the problem is, I don't know who would be the bat. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know who would be the Komori Bat.
Well, who do you think is Batty, or, I don't know, insert bat reference here.
Aww, look at him, it's so cute. Well, this one also, but anyways, the effects of the spirits actually differs also between Sora and Riku. Yeah. Who's the most like Batman? Oh, jeez.
You know, I actually just thought of one, and I know he's gonna hate me once I bring it up. But what if we were just to have it be Komori Bat, but just replace the B with a G?
That's perfect.
Komori Gat.
That's perfect. Okay, so delete the letter. There it is.
Ironically enough, he hates being compared to Batman.
There we go. But like I said, the spirit effects actually differs between Sora and Riku. We'll get to that in a bit. As you saw by the darkest spheres on the bottom there.
I got you now, Joshua.
Oh, hello.
Once I take you down, yo, me and Rhymes is going back where we belong.
Beat. How many times do we have to go over this? You've been tricked by that rogue in the black coat.
What?
Black coats?
Oh, great.
I'm telling you, you've made a friend of our enemy.
Just can it, alright? Your inverse psychiatry ain't gonna work. Let's go, Dream Eaters! What? Ugh, man, not cool.
Linking with spirits, here we go. Sora and Riku each link with spirits in their own unique way. Completely fill up a spirit's link gauge and it will briefly lend you its power. Sora uses link attacks to team up with his spirits and take on the enemy, kind of like he does with Donald and Goofy in past games. While Riku absorbs the powers of the spirits and uses them as his own for a short period of time. The link gauge will reveal as the spirit attacks and connects with the enemy. Link 1. To switch to the link command, press triangle to unleash an attack. Link with two spirits simultaneously to initiate a powerful dual attack. And also, access link commands by holding down the spirit shortcut command and pressing the corresponding button. So, alright. Let's see here. There we go.
Alright, Link. tell get what the Komori get what to do.
Okay. Okay, seriously. There we go! There it is! The darkest fears!
Funny, doesn't look like taxes and student debt.
I call a refund. Yeah, you don't know what my fears are.
But yeah, that's basically how we link with spirits.
You know what? Forget it.
And now we just rendered somebody else's spirit animal.
Playing tough guy 24/7? I'd be worn out too.
I just want to protect the one person who
This is
matters.
Beat. He's kind of a loser.
I know the feeling.
Oh, great! Not again!
Suddenly, so sleepy.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
Dante
if I
needs a
recall
sandwich.
correctly... Oh, flashback to Keyblade War. If I recall correctly, Beat and Rhyme are brother and sister.
Long ago,
Yep.
in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light.
Yeah, prepare.
Gift
Yeah, here's a
made
history lesson, people.
From an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries. But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves, and the first shadows were cast upon the land. These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade, and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts. We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart. With that light, the world was remade as we know it, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky. As for the real Keyblade, it did not survive the battle. The two elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces. 7 of light, 13 of darkness. And as for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it
7
was
of
swallowed
light,
by the darkness,
13 of
never to be
darkness.
seen again. As long as it remains,
Oh,
even the brightest world will have its
fudge.
dark corners.
Triple
After all,
fudge, I'd
light
say.
begets darkness, and darkness is drawn to light. For this reason, some decided to use the Keyblade, a weapon designed to conquer the light, to defend the light instead. These were the first heroes of the Keyblade.
Ooh, Riku did not like the sound of that history lesson. But yeah, 7 of light, 13 of darkness? Where does that sound familiar from? Oh yeah, the first 2 games. The 7 princesses of heart had pure hearts of light. Well, there's Organization 13.
Did I just say the fact that this is part of some sort of like weird ritual thing is also kind of weird? Like, why
Yeah.
would it specifically be 7 and specifically darkness? What if one guy doesn't feel like being completely evil, but yet still wants the whole prophecy to happen?
Yeah, that's actually going to factor into the plot of this game.
Nope. And Sora is back from his nap.
Where is he?
Like either way, I feel like this it's very weird,
They're both
prophecy
gone.
wise.
It's gonna get weirder.
Before I fell asleep, Neku said that he and that
Time
creep
to
in
see
the coat
more
had
of
a deal.
Traverse Town.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the deal? Are the two of them in league? That can't be right. We never even found Neku's partner. I guess I should just take a look around.
Dropping between characters. In this game, you will alternate between Sora and Riku. Yep, expect to do that often. We're gonna be switching a lot.
Yep. So I suggest whatever you gotta do as one character, do it fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pay attention to that drop gauge at the bottom.
If it's in the pink,
huh?
Panic.
Hey, what you find, boy?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Hey, we just opened the door to the first district. Good boy. Good boy,
Yay.
good boy. Good job, Totoro. Huh? Oh! Did that? You guys saw the mailbox do that, did you? Right?
Yep.
Now, also, there's something about these link gates that I should also tell you about. Let's see here. In the 3DS, when of course there was like a little feature on the 3DS that enables you to like get special link gates from other players. Some were easy, some were, I think it was through the, what did they call it?
Street Pass?
That's it! Street Pass. Yeah, it was through the Street Pass features, so... Oh, crud. Okay. And here comes Sora's little power. Unlike Riku, which has a very... Unlike Riku, his abilities depends on when the main spirit you're connected with. In this case, the Meow Wows with the Meow Wow.
Yep,
Bouncy,
just wait.
bouncy, bouncy.
Just wait until you get like another spirit on your team with you. Bouncing is gonna get a bit more interesting.
Whoops. There we go, Sora leveled up. And challenge is complete. Woohoo! And what do we get out of that? We get confetti candy, treats for our little spirits. Good boy. In fact, let's see here. Let's see here. Do we have... There we go. Tasty treats. There we go. Come on. Aren't you hungry? There we go. And now his disposition. Now it's turned to a stray. Oof. There we go. The more I play with him and the more I interact with him. Oh my gosh! Sometimes that happens.
She squeezed and immediately ruptured the ears of everyone nearby.
I did say I'll be going for a squee fest.
I feel like we can have that in the title.
I did warn. I warned at the beginning.
I'm aware.
Yeah, and see, little heart gauge is filling up, which means we're getting close to, like, next level with this guy. Let's see here. Ability Link, can I do anything right now? Oh, a new route is open. Yeah, every time when Totoro's personality or disposition changes, new routes can open up for more abilities. Okay. Yeah, I like... There we go. I think that should do it. To unlock the way to cure. God, I needed that. Okay, and this one will only unlock when my spirit is at level 10. Which will lead to Cura. Alright. Now then, let's change up the command deck a little bit. I'll keep fire on, but I think I'll use cure. There we go. Right then. We don't have much time before I had to drop, before my time drops, so... Ah, shit.
Let's get moving.
Yeah.
I have a sense that you're going the wrong way. I think you should investigate the mailbox.
Oh, yeah. Right then. Into the... Oh! That was not in the first game.
Yep.
Down we go.
We're going underground.
Here we are in the post
Goblin
office.
Town.
And a quick elevator to go back up.
You gotta get to the sorting system.
Whee!
Go with the flow.
Whee!
I guarantee she's gonna get turned around several times in this place.
Hey, listen,
Probably
it gives
best.
me an excuse to grind on the rails. Who's complaining? Oh, jeez!
Man, there were hardly any resources here.
There you go, boy. So yeah, this is actually an area that was recently introduced in Dream Drop Distance that was never in the first game. The post office's sorting system, and ooh, I need to get up to the green rail. There's a chest. Bless you.
Thank you.
So yeah, there's plenty of places to explore here.
Oh.
Totoro will catch up. Like my carbuncles back in Final Fantasy. Yep, they teleport over. There we go. And... Ah, crud. Okay, phew, saved myself. Yeah, I gotta get the timing right. I was a little too early on that one.
Premature.
There we go. Okay. Ah, crud. Oh, there's another link portal down there. Take damage no more than 2 times. Okay. Yeah, you can tell these ones are...
We can tell if these are what. What are they?
Okay, these are like more specialized spirits, and sometimes they're also a different color if it's someone else's spirits.
So what? Someone is just trying to attack us from the shadows?
Yeah, probably from another dimension, because when we had Street Pass features, this would be someone else's spirits. Dropping fantasy out of that.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, I took damage once, so...
Yeah. Hello. Fire. Hey. Yes. Let's go.
Here we go! Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy! Woohoo! And we only got hit once, so there we go! That's a victory in my books. You guys get to fully see why this is my favorite game. And I got a royal cake, which is an extra special treat for these little guys. And
Honestly,
look at that! Akuma Panda recipe! We can make a new spirit. Whee!
You can make the panda
Whee!
already? Wow.
Nice. But yeah, I can figure. Yeah, I think we figured out why you like this game the moment you started tweeting heavily.
Aw, I need vibrant fancies.
Where'd you
And
get
a couple
those?
more in Temper Fan. Their drops were found in chests. Okay. No, 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 no. I need to go into... Okay, got an ice drink cone, another treat for my spirits. Woof. Okay. Go around here and see if I can make... No, I can't. Well, at least I could turn around. There we go. Finally. And we got a big chest. Let's see what's inside. Oh, wrong button.
Look, 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 look. Yeah, that happened to me when I was playing Birth
And
by
obtain
Sleep, too.
Spark. Let's see here. What is Spark?
Spark, that's an attack, right?
A ring of revolving light that deals crystals damage to enemies. And it's a Sora only move.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a good one. Oh, by the way, keep a lookout for something called balloons.
Balloons? Okay.
Balloons.
What, you mean like the bombs Final Fantasy?
No idea what you just said.
The mobs of Final Fantasy. There's the bombs of Final Fantasy. There's a certain species that are called balloons. Ooh, chest at the bottom. Whee!
Ha. Hey. Ha.
All right, let's try out this Spark. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Granted, it probably won't be all that good till you power it up
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
And got some more treats out of those enemies. What's... Oh, for God's sake. And got another potion. Thank goodness. Just gonna explore around on the bottom here, just in case I missed anything.
There. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. There.
Woohoo!
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Ha.
There we go. Perfect. Anything in here? Nope. Because I think that's where we found that link. Anyways, I think we're finished down here. Oh, you see this bar?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Whee! Yep, it's another flow motion.
Ha! Ha!
Hmm.
Ha! Ha! Light!
Okay, I have no idea what's up with this. It's probably something secret. Let's see here. Wait, I think I may know. There we go!
Yeah!
I gotta be careful with what buttons I press. And we got a rampant fantasy. Another little piece for another dream eater. Woohoo! Well, now it's time to go back up the elevator and go through the green rail the whole way.
You better hurry. You're in the pink.
Oh yeah, I see it. That's what happens when I get a little distracted.
Just a little.
Okay, I got really distracted. You would be too if you like a game where you get to explore every nook and cranny.
I don't know why, but I was expecting you to say, like, Jurassic Park at the end of that.
There we go. And look at that, safe spot. So, power save time. Okay. I think this is a good spot to drop over to Riku's side, since I'm already in the pink and I'm already a good chunk of the way there.
Just watch how she beats Riku's portion before Sora's and ends up creating a plot hole.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
Yeah, definitely gonna drop here. Heavyweight Hulk sighted! That's how we got the Kuma Panda. Ah, looks like we need to find the roly-poly snoozer. More money prizes than usual. There we go.
Money, 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 money.
Okay, relay bonuses. We gain drop points, and we get to give the next character a little bonus. Let's see here. Ah, there's the balloon.
No.
A training toy that lets you bat balloons around with your spirits. Yee!
I don't know why. I feel like that if I've ever would have played this this mechanic of switching back and forth would eventually ruin me.
Okay, Sora, Riku, wakey wakey.
What happened?
Of course, the balloon that I was thinking about was actually
Yes.
an attack.
Ah,
Where are
okay.
Joshua and Beat.
Hey, do you mind?
Uh-oh. Of course, we haven't had a chance to bond with Kamari Bat, but first I gotta save that girl.
Yep. Her.
You know, honestly, it would have been funny if we were like, that girl's in trouble! But first, hi there, Kamori Gat, how are you?
And listen, Yep. Oh. Oh, it's just to borrow spirits. Let's see here. I think she ran this way. Oh yeah, I was right. Ow, 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 ow! Bad goat! Let's see. Camera
Goat
behave.
has horns for horns.
Okay, camera! And that did not work out as I planned. Okay. That's how it works. Yeah, I always found this one to be crazy because it looks like he got himself claws. Whew. And
Seriously, thanks. I'm Shiki. How about you?
Riku.
Thanks, Riku.
Aw.
Sure.
Hey, that's
Hey.
it. Chat up a girl and then just say, sure, and walk off?
I'm bad at this. Sorry. Look, it's not safe here. You should go home.
If it's dangerous, how can you just leave me here? Aren't you my knight in shining armor?
Okay.
Knight? You've got the wrong idea.
Oh my gosh, I was so just kidding. You get out much? You remind me of this guy I know.
Early
Sure,
hate girls
play
do that.
around with the antisocial guys.
Great.
Well, time to find Joshua and Beat. But first...
Is it wrong that I think she's referring to, dang it, I already forgot his name. What was it
Neku?
again? Yeah, Neku. Yeah.
Let's see here. Ah, there's the cake.
Yeah, probably is. Which would be funny, because really, Sora should
There we go. Look at that. And look at that. He became the wingman. Which... Okay, now we get to do Waking Dream, which unlocks the way to Confuse. And you can tell by every time their depth position changes when the eyes are a different shape.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell I'm going to be doing a bit of this. Let's see here. I'll play with a toy later with this little guy. First, I need to find Beat and Josh. Let's see here. Okay, that was a dead end. So I think I should head this way. Hello. Here we are, another exclusive area to this game.
The back alleys.
Oh, so is this where Riku went when we were looking for him?
Ouch!
Well, we did have our back turned on him for a few minutes, so maybe he did.
Is this where he regrouped with Maleficent?
Jeez.
Okay.
Also remind me, this is supposed to be one of the sleeping world that didn't get probably restored or whatnot.
Yep.
Wasn't this the default world where everyone went to?
Pretty much the garbage dump of the entire universe.
Yeah, so when did this get consumed by the dark?
Exactly. Major plot hole that never gets explained.
And by the first world you go to is... Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Should I go?
My only guess is that it's somehow a version of this world. Like a past version of it that got swept up. But don't get me wrong, it doesn't make a wee bit of sense.
Now that you keep that thought in mind for another world.
Yeah, I know. We missed an opportunity there, swear.
Ow! Here we go. Wish I had a bigger map. Anything in here? No? Okay. Well, that's what exploration is for. Ugh, so many bats! Okay. There we go. Block of chocolate, another treat. There we go, more pieces, more spirits. Yeah, and while I get lost at the post office with Sora, I get completely lost in the back alleys with Riku. Oh, there you are.
Who knows? Maybe eventually Riku will find his way into the sewers.
What's in the box?
Or maybe he'll
It's
see
a potion.
Maleficent again, but
Hello, what do we have here? Achieve victory without using the triangle commands. Oh boy. No problem.
Yeah, that's good. Interesting.
So I guess just keep hitting everything until it dies.
So in other words, pretend you're in the original game.
Crud!
Already messed up.
Ah! I forgot to load up on potion. I forgot to use a potion before activating that. Oops.
And we're back in the beginning of the back alley.
Yeah, expect me to like mess up a little bit when with Riku. Sometimes his challenges are a little more tricky. Okay. And I got myself turned around.
Told you it would eventually happen.
Yep.
Ow!
Actually, is there any evil dogs in any of the Disney movies?
Well, that depends. Like, in the direct-to-video, in the direct-to-DVD sequels to some of the classics, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be one of them here, like some sort of weird drug dealer.
And there's also the dogs from Oliver and Company, Roscoe and DeSoto.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Now I'm imagining what Sora would look like as a kitten.
Oh, we already know what he is as a lion, so...
I'm sorry, but you just put the most adorable image in my head. I guess now this is the time to take a break to use the training toys.
Can't imagine Riku actually having a pet.
I can imagine him having a pet rock.
Come on. There we go, that's how you do it. Basically, this is... You gotta try to build up score in order to get points for your spirits. This was a lot easier with the touch screen because I knew where to aim. Here I'm just tapping the touch pad on my controller.
Yep.
97, that's a pretty good record for after a while. Think you deserve a little treat. There we go. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean for it to bump on your head.
If you can dodge a treat, you can dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a firearm.
Let's see here.
If you can dodge a firearm, you can dodge the 13 darkness that's threatened to devour everything. We're counting on you, little bat.
Okay, I think we're getting close to, like, maxing out the heart gauge. There we go! Oh, okay, he's done. But now we get the Confuse ability. And also access to the Drain Dive, the Dark Screen, and Zero Gravity. Which, of course, is one of Riku's only moves.
He only has that move, that's it? Dang.
For now. Let's see here. Oh good, I also have access to Cure here, thank God. But Confuse, of course, confuses your enemies. And Spark Dive causes a shockwave that may stun foes, which is perfect. Now let's see here. I think I'm getting myself turned around again. Gosh darn it. Where is that link gate?
Where's the exit?
Let's see here. There it is! Okay, now then. Open this box again to get the potion. Use Cure, so I'm not worried about it later. And let's try this again. Ow! Come here. Oh, and I never liked these owl ones.
How could you?
Just
Not
wait
even
till you
as,
They have a confuse ability.
not even as your own Dream Eater pet.
Only as my own, but not as an enemy.
Just wait until you get to the flower ones.
And I got a block of chocolate. And a wondrous fragment out of that. Okay. Woohoo! Hey, look, the lamps here look like bats.
Ooh.
So I guess the sewage system was designed by Jack Skellington.
Apparently.
Oh well, everybody needs a first job.
There we go. Right then. So, which way did I come from? I'll try going this way. Oh yeah, this looks like it could be it. Yeah, I went around a big fat loop. Go ahead, everyone can laugh at me.
Man, even Goofy's laughing at you. He's not even in this scene.
Oh. Bam!
And I'm pretty sure that was Goofy's Heartless from when he got knocked out.
Okay. Good. What's in the box? It's a potion! Yeah, now I'm on the higher levels of the back alleys. Uh-oh. Bam! And sometimes I'll do accidental combos like that. Oh good! A power save spot. Oh. Man, despite the little... Man, I've been at this for, well, not including the times I had to leave to do dinner, over 2 hours already.
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time flies. Time flying when you're gushing at cute things.
Gushing at cute things and getting lost. So, do you say this will be a good place to stop and we'll continue to hunt for Beat and Joshua on the next episode?
I don't know. I mean, it's better than going into the boss battle, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the boss
The real
battle up
question
ahead?
is,
All I know is that basically, like, there is one when you finally catch up with those blasted kids.
Okay, so let's see here. Am I
meddling
able to
kids.
create spirits? Well, I can make a meow wow for myself. And another Komori bat for Sora.
I'd recommend, like, basically making sure that Sora and Riku have their own unique spirits when it comes down to it. Just so that you don't basically confuse the audience.
Yeah, good
Hey,
idea. So one of each will be done. Aww. What? You feel a little bashful there, Kamarigat?
Or maybe he's drunk.
Nah, that was a bashful sound.
Well, the original Gat was apparently watching Alien, so maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah. So yeah. Is there a boss battle up ahead? You know what? Let's just call it a day and we'll continue. And thankfully, I got 4 days off in a row, so we can continue this tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Excellent.
So yeah, tomorrow we're going to continue exploring the sleeping world of Traverse Town. See if we can catch up with Bede and Joshua and figure out what the heck is going on around here. Thanks for joining, everyone. And I also like to thank Haos and Link for joining me on this adventure.
Oh, glad to be brought back.
So, anyways, so see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. And remember, the only real magic you have is your imagination. Which is actually kind of fitting considering this game.
Yeah, no, I have nothing else to say. Really, that's pretty on point.
Yeah.
Well done.
Before we go, remember, spirit owning is an important responsibility. So always make sure to have your spirit spayed or neutered to prevent unauthorized breeding. Good night, everybody.
Bye.